welcome to Live Interactive English. I'm Matt.
And I'm Nina.
Nina, what is that? What kind of stuffed animal is that supposed to be?
It's a plush banana.
It's a banana?
Yeah, I actually won it in one of those stalls where you get to shoot a BB gun.
Okay.
And like try to shoot some balloons, and I got them all, so I got this banana.
So you won some stuffed bananas.
Yeah.
So what? I can understand having a cute teddy bear or like a cute stuffed doll, but bananas, like, do you really love bananas that much?
I mean, I have a lot of stuffed teddy bears at home, so I figured why not get like a cute little banana one. But also, yeah, I do love eating bananas because, you know, they're healthy and they're supposedly give you a boost of energy. So I have one before I go to the gym.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
that makes sense that they definitely have energy. And I think, I've heard that bananas are the world's best-selling fruit.
Oh, well, I'm not surprised.
But they are actually not a fruit.
What are they?
Well, they're actually a berry of the tree.
Oh,
So
interesting.
because the banana tree isn't actually a tree, it's a plant because the stalk of the plant is not actually wood like a tree.
Okay, so it's technically like a berry.
Yeah, and I've got one more banana fact.
What?
There are over 1,000 different types of bananas in the world.
Wow. I think I've seen two, like the regular banana and then like the thin, the short fat one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I'm sure there's a lot more.
So have you ever wondered why bananas are that shape?
Yeah, if you think about it, most fruit that we see, they're quite symmetrical or they're round or straight. Why are bananas bent this way?
Well, I don't know, but you know what? We're gonna find out when we get into our article today. Bendy bananas, why do they have that strange shape?
Okay.
Question: why are bananas curved? A. So as to avoid bugs. B. So as to get more light. C. So as to resist strong winds. D. So as to collect water. Bananas are popular all over the world. They can be eaten on their own or enjoyed with ice cream, pancakes, or even bacon and peanut butter. Their curved shape is very easy to recognize. But have you ever wondered why they look that way?
Hello everyone, we are looking at our article titled Bendy Bananas, why do they have that strange shape?
Bendy.
So first, bendy. The word bendy means capable or able to bend or having many bends or curves. So for example, we would talk about a bendy straw, which is a straw that you can bend the end of so you can more easily sip your drink. Or we could talk about a bendy road, meaning it has many bends along that road.
Yeah, okay. So now we have a question and a few options. The question is, why are bananas curved? So curve is kind of like a bend, right? So why are they curved?
Okay, so our choice A, so as to avoid bugs.
Or choice B, so as to get more light.
C, so as to resist strong winds.
And D, so as to collect water.
Right, many choices. I think any one of those could seem like a likely choice.
Yeah, so you can think about it. Meanwhile, let's look at the article. Bananas are popular all over the world. They can be eaten on their own or enjoyed with ice cream, pancakes, or even bacon and peanut butter. Wow.
All right, well, I'm on board with the ice cream, pancakes, and peanut butter.
I'm not sure about bacon, though.
Right, the bacon part throws me off a bit. I don't think I've ever had bananas and bacon.
That is very interesting. But there's one thing that my dad used to do, and he would put a slice of cheese on top of the banana and just eat it. I don't know if that's a thing anywhere else, but I grew up doing it.
So I grew up eating cheese and apples.
Okay.
So maybe it's not so different, but I never tried cheese and banana.
I've never tried cheese and apples.
Right.
Maybe we should.
So continuing on, their curved shape is very easy to recognize. But have you ever wondered why they look that way?
That is a good question.
I never did wonder before this. I always just took my curved bananas for granted, but now we're going to find out.
Okay.
All right, so they curve. So to curve is a verb, and it means to gradually change from straight along a line. So it means it's not a sharp angle, but it's a gradual turn that moves away from being straight. So if you think of the shape of probably most bananas you've had, they curve. We could also think of like the crescent of a moon. When a moon is not full, it has a curve on both sides.
Yes.
And one more example, the room has curved walls on all sides.
Sounds like it would be hard to place a bed against the wall.
Yes, that sounds like that would be a difficult room to decorate.
Yes.
Okay, so I have never thought about this question of curved bananas, and I think not all bananas come curved. Sometimes you get some that are straighter than others.
Yeah, you have like the shorter ones where they're kind of just like, they're thick, they're fat, but they're mostly straight, right?
But yeah, I think the bananas are an interesting fruit. You know, I think one of the reasons they are so popular is because they're the most convenient fruit. So you can just throw it in your backpack, carry it along with you, because it has its own wrapper as you peel away the skin. So it's one of the easiest fruits to bring along with you before you're going for a workout or no matter what you're doing, like for your lunch or whatever.
And it's generally sweet, right?
Yeah, bananas are quite sweet. And as you mentioned in the intro, you said they have a lot of energy. A lot of the energy comes from the sugar that is in the banana because they are very sweet.
Okay, so let's learn more about why it's bent or curved after this break. Hello， 大家好，我是 Hanny。香蕉在世界各地都很受欢迎，它可以单独吃，是方便又好吃的水果。那也可以跟着这个冰淇淋啊、薄煎饼，或者是甚至跟培根、花生酱搭配着一起享用。可是同学没有想过这个问题吗？为什么香蕉是弯的呢？是为了要避免虫害，为了获得更多光线，为了抵抗强风，还是要为了收集水呢？我们待会就来解答。那先补充一下标题里面用到 bendy，bend 后面加上 y， 那这个字是形容易弯曲的、多弯的。那么单字 curve 它是动词，表示使弯曲、使成曲线型。文中字用到它的过去分词 curved 来当形容词，形容弯曲的。那 Matt 老师这时候有提到这个 crescent，C-R-E-S-C-E-N-T crescent 可以用来指新月或者是新月形。那这边一个重点，我们进入文法时间。好，这边我们来学习 on one's own 表示靠自己的，或是单独的，或是独自的。例如 raisins can be eaten on their own or added to a variety of dishes。葡萄干可以单独食用，或者是添加在各式各样的菜肴里。好，接话课文中。
There are actually many different shapes, sizes, and colors of banana around the world. The curved yellow banana is simply the most famous kind. Known as the Cavendish banana, this fruit grows in bunches under the top of the banana plant. While they initially grow toward the ground, the bananas start growing upward as they get bigger, curving as they do so. Bananas do this because they originated in rainforests, where light is scarce beneath the dense canopies of the trees. Therefore, by growing upward, bananas reach to where there is more light. This light then helps the fruit mature faster, which is vital for the plant's reproduction and gives bananas their delicious taste. So next time you are in the supermarket and you see a bunch of bendy bananas, you'll know why they have that strange shape. They just can't get enough of sunlight.
Welcome back. So before the break, we are thinking about the question, why are bananas curved? So we had 4 choices for why that might be. The first of which was to avoid bugs. The second was to collect more light. The third, to resist strong winds. And the fourth was to collect water.
I wonder what the answer is, but before that, let's learn more about it. There are actually many different shapes, sizes, and colors of banana around the world. The curved yellow banana is simply the most famous kind. Known as the Cavendish banana, this fruit grows in bunches under the top of the banana plant. Okay, so like you mentioned earlier, it's a plant, right? Not a tree.
Right, not a tree, but a plant. And yeah, you may have seen some of the other different varieties of banana because I know that you get ones that are more orange in color and some that are
green.
Well, I think they're green before they're ripe for the most part, but then some are quite like brown once they're ripe.
Oh, okay. And they are usually in a bunch, right? So a bunch is a group of things of the same kind that are held or tied together. So for example, in the fruit bowl, I found a bunch of grapes and 2 oranges.
Well, often, yeah, use a bunch to describe a group of bananas or, in fact, a group of grapes, as you mentioned. So those are 2 of the most common fruit bunches that we eat.
Yeah.
While they initially grow toward the ground, the bananas start growing upward as they get bigger, curving as they do so.
So it's also, you don't want it to grow on the ground, I suppose.
Well, they're going toward the ground and then they're curving upward. So they're initially growing straight. Initially means at the start or from the start of something. So from the first time, it means initially. So an example, initially, Dean didn't like the song. But over time, he began to enjoy it.
So at first.
Yeah, so when Dean first heard that song, he thought it was not good. But sometimes with music, the more you hear it, you can learn to appreciate it.
Yes. So continuing with the article, bananas do this because they originated in rainforests, where light is scarce beneath the dense canopies of the trees. Okay.
Right. So they originated in rainforest. So to originate means to originally come from or to be the place that something is from. So when we say that bananas originated in rainforests, it means that they first grew in rainforests. We could also say bubble milk tea originated in Taiwan.
Yes.
And in those rainforests, the light was scarce.
Yeah.
So scarce means there is not enough or it's difficult to have enough to meet the demands for it. So often with food, we can talk about how this food can be scarce and there can be not enough food for everyone who wants it. Or also with water. So for example, it can be dangerous to travel across the desert as water is so scarce there.
Yes. Okay. And now we have another word, beneath. It means under or below something. So like we were saying, the bananas are beneath the trees, right?
Beneath the canopies, yes.
Yeah. So you don't have enough light coming in. For example, the cat slept for hours beneath the table.
Okay. So yeah, usually beneath we would use when it's under something but not touching it. So like when the banana trees are beneath the canopies of the rainforest, they're not touching the other trees, but they're under it.
Yeah.
Just as the cat is not, the table is not on top of the cat.
Exactly.
Therefore, by growing upward, bananas reach to where there is more light. This light then helps the fruit mature faster, which is vital for the plant's reproduction and gives bananas their delicious taste. Okay, and we said that this is vital for the plant's reproduction. Reproduction means, the process of making more, making a new copy of something. So when plants reproduce, they make another new plant, and to do that, they need to make fruit or berries like bananas so that these seeds can make a new plant.
Okay, so the light is necessary. Continuing, so next time you are in the supermarket and you see a bunch of bendy bananas, you'll know why they have that strange shape. They just can't get enough of sunlight. Okay.
All right, so now that we know the answer to our question is B, so as to get more light, what do you think? What is your favorite way to eat bananas?
Ooh, this is a tough one. I've had fried bananas before, which are really good as a dessert.
Okay, that sounds
Have you tried
really
it?
good. I have tried that,
Okay.
yeah, and it is quite good.
What's your favorite?
Well, my favorite is, before I go to a football tournament, often it's quite early in the morning, so usually I'll prepare a banana and some nuts to eat, and they're quite good to eat together as well.
Okay.
So that's a good meal for some energy before doing some sports.
Ooh, also smoothies. Banana smoothies are great.
All right, well, I've learned some new facts about bananas that I didn't know before, and I hope you learned something too. And we'll see you next time.
All right, bye.
Bye.
世界各地有很多不同形状、大小和颜色的香蕉。那湾区的黄色香蕉只是最著名的一种，这种水果称为香芽蕉。那在香蕉植株的顶部下会成串的生长，最初它就是朝着地面生长，但是随着越长越大，香蕉开始向上生长，并且在过程中呢逐渐弯曲。那香蕉会这样是因为它们发源自热带雨林，在茂密的树冠下光线不足，那借由向上生长，香蕉就可以达到光线比较多的地方，那这个光就会帮助果实更快的成熟，这对于植物的繁殖非常重要。我们先来看看单字 bunch 它可以指一串，像是一串香蕉啊，一串葡萄，也可以指一束，像一束花，还可以指一群一伙人。好，那么 initially 这个副词则表示最初开始， scarce 则是形容不足的、缺乏的或是稀有的。再来 beneath 这个介系词它表示在什么什么下面或是往什么下方。然后看到补充单字 originate，它是动词，表示发源、来自。那 Matt 老师有提到 originally 这个副词则表示起初、原来。好，现在我们知道答案了，对吧？香蕉的弯曲形状呢，是为了获得更多光线，它们非常的喜欢阳光，再多也不够。那这边有2个重点，我们要进入文法时间。好，我们来看第一个重点是 where 引导子句的不同用法。我们在别天的课程有学到 where 可以当关系副词，用来修饰或补述说明表示地方的先行词。那这边是要介绍它的另一个用法是 where 可以引导名词子句，用来当主词、受词或是补语用。我们造2个例句。Do you know where they live？ 你知道他们住在哪里吗？这时候 where they live 是当受词用。This is where we practice dancing. 这是我们练舞的地方。那这时候 where we practice dancing 是当主词补语用。好，第2个重点是 can't get enough of 加上名词，字面意思是再怎么样都不够，也不会腻。那是用来表达非常喜爱某人事物，只说对什么什么意犹未尽啊，什么再多也不会腻，什么什么永远都不够的意思。例如 I just can't get enough of their music. 他们的音乐我听再多都不会腻。好，那以上这些讲解，同学别走开，马上回来哦。
Question: Why are bananas curved? A. So as to avoid bugs. B. So as to get more light. C. So as to resist strong winds. D. So as to collect water. Bananas are popular all over the world. They can be eaten on their own or enjoyed with ice cream, pancakes, or even bacon and peanut butter. Their curved shape is very easy to recognize. But have you ever wondered why they look that way? There are actually many different shapes, sizes, and colors of banana around the world. The curved yellow banana is simply the most famous kind. Known as the Cavendish banana, this fruit grows in bunches under the top of the banana plant. While they initially grow toward the ground, the bananas start growing upward as they get bigger, curving as they do so. Bananas do this because they originated in rainforests, where light is scarce beneath the dense canopies of the trees. Therefore, by growing upward, bananas reach to where there is more light. This light then helps the fruit mature faster, which is vital for the plant's reproduction and gives bananas their delicious taste. So next time you are in the supermarket and you see a bunch of bendy bananas, you'll know why they have that strange shape. They just can't get enough of sunlight.
Today, we are going to introduce you to Tunnel 88. Let's talk about this number and how to pronounce it like a native English speaker. A lot of times when people are learning English, they'll see a T in a word and they'll want to pronounce it with a hard T sound, like 80, 90. But native English speakers usually will pronounce hard T sounds in the middle of a word like a D sound, like 88, 90, 20. Okay, so that way it makes it easier to pronounce and you'll sound more like a native English speaker. Let's check out the video. Matsu's famous Tunnel 88 is located a 1-minute drive away from Nangan Airport. The tunnel was dug out of granite rock on the mountainside. The tunnel was first used by the nationalist military. Now the tunnel is used by the Matsu winery. The temperature of the tunnel is between 15 and 20 degrees Celsius all year. This is the best temperature for storing wine. Large old wine jugs line the walls leading to the entrance of the tunnel. A strong smell of wine welcomes people as they enter the tunnel. I feel like most times when we go through a tunnel, we might not really understand the history behind that tunnel. So next time you go through Tunnel 88 and smell that wine smell, you'll understand why. We'll see you at Tunnel 88. Bye-bye.